Hey everybody, I've got a great story about a client today and I thought I'd share it with you. It's an example of how debilitating back pain can be and how a person who's suffering back pain can influence the outcome in a dramatic fashion. So this is a story about a 48-year-old lady who works full time, has 4 teenage kids, lives a very, very busy life, a somewhat stressful life, and developed a niggle on the right side of her back. She was doing a few exercises and was wanting to get a little bit fitter, and unfortunately this niggle turned into a very nasty episode of back pain, which over a period of days got worse. The pain started to shoot down the right leg. She was unable to walk. She couldn't put weight on her right leg, and basically got to the point where she was bedridden. And for about 3 or 4 days, this client was unable to get out of bed, really, other than to just shower and go to the toilet. So the pain was quite incapacitating. There's a lot of spasm. It was tingling down the leg, all sorts of nasty things. Now, unfortunately for this client, her husband is a physiotherapist. So there was a bit of argy-bargy there, and the client was wanting the problem fixed. And the physiotherapist husband quite wisely referred his wife to another physiotherapist who is highly experienced, and also a general practitioner. So the story is the client required about 2 or 3 weeks off work, needed the support of her family, and needed fairly strong pain relievers in order to sleep. Not for a long time, probably 4 or 5 days, was requiring Panadine Forte and an anti-inflammatory, and she was able to rest and somewhat recuperate. The symptoms did settle down, but this is where the journey becomes pivotal. So when nasty back pain with nerve pain down the leg starts to settle, this is when patients often disengage from health interactions from health providers. Fortunately, the physiotherapist involved was very, very good at listening and understanding the bigger picture of this lady's life, of just how busy and stressful her life is working full time. She's a registered nurse and she manages other nurses in an aged care facility and has a very busy life with teenage children. So the physio is able to see the bigger picture and listened to her story and was able to map out a journey of how to manage this problem. So we're looking back about a year ago this happened, and the story of recuperation recovery was one of changing some lifestyle factors, changing some habits, and also identifying some stresses and starting to gently move, and some very specific exercises were prescribed, which the patient followed very dutifully. One of the problems was Facebook and the internet and YouTube, whatnot, and friends were all adding to the noise. And the physiotherapist concerned just said, don't listen, just follow the process. So over a period of a couple of months, the physiotherapist guided this client step by step in some graded exercise program, which was enabling the patient to step forward and to be able to start moving again. And there was probably about 1 visit a week. It quickly became 1 a fortnight. So there weren't a lot of formal visits, maybe 6 or 8 sessions over a period of about 3 months. And there were some setbacks and whatnot. But what happened next is magic. The physiotherapist, I guess, almost gave permission for this client to start doing a little bit more, and encouragement and some coaching and training. So making sure that the work was specific to her problem, tailored to her problem, progressed as appropriate, and over time confidence was gained. The client felt she was able to move, walk, some little setbacks, but ultimately over a period of the next, say, 9 months, this person went from not really exercising much at all, maybe just some short walks, to running 10 kilometres, to being able to do burpees and push-ups and all sorts of circuit training type activity. So it wasn't just the exercise, it was stress management, not putting herself under too much pressure that she needed to get promoted at work and all that sort of thing. So just stepping back and looking at life a little bit differently. So there were also changes to diet. She cut sugar out of her diet. There has been a significant loss of weight over that 12 months, a healthy loss of weight, a very slow process. And the outcome is this person feels like they're back to where they were before she had children, that she's able to do so much physical activity now, able to lift confidently, perform deadlifts, swing kettlebells, do 50 burpees in a row. Now, I'm not saying this is relevant to every 49-year-old lady, because this person has been an incredible athlete in the past. I guess the point of this story is the journey of recovery has been over the course of a year, and it's not just about back pain, because the pain's gone, the leg pain's gone. The change of life, the change of lifestyle, and the change of capacity has been dramatic, but it has involved a commitment, it's involved coaching, it's involved some expertise, but also it's involved encouragement, motivation, and a dedication and a commitment to change. So this person's life has been changed. It's not about just getting rid of the back pain, getting rid of the sciatica. Her life has changed dramatically. Her confidence has changed. Her self-belief has changed. And this has occurred because she was willing to step beyond the symptoms settling down and was able to obtain skills in improving her health and well-being from an empathetic and caring professional. So many thanks goes to this particular physiotherapist, and it wasn't me, it was one of my colleagues. And this client has made an incredible change to her life and continues to adopt those new habits. And the story thus far has been a very positive one. And the lesson from this is that you too can change your life, not just get rid of pain, but you can actually change your physical, your emotional, your psychological well-being by investing in yourself and learning and adapting and adopting new habits and new strategies. So this is what physiotherapy is all about as far as I'm concerned. It's not just about getting rid of pain or getting a new injury. It's about changing people's lives, and that's what we're about. Thank you.